we found out about it before the game, and so I was kind of keeping my eye. I didn't want him to hear about it. I was keeping my eye on him, and he was fine. He didn't know, and I guess after the game is when he found out.
Did you talk to him about it, or?
I didn't have a chance. The game was going on.
In the game, and just what a kind of a crazy game. Gordo's home run really put a charge into you guys, and you had to use a lot of guys. And
well, you know that you get in that situation with Familia on the mound. You know how good he can be, and boy, Gordy hit one, about as good as he can hit it to tie the ball game up, and we just kept battling from that point on.
On the standing over here, Ken.
Ned, did you have a contingency in case perhaps Edinson couldn't pitch?
I did. Well, I talked to Chris Young and told him that, if Eddie finds out, and you know how tough that can be. I mean, I remember Chris just went through it. Moose went through it with his mom, and it's a very, very tough thing, especially right before you're about to go out and pitch. It'd almost be impossible to do that in Game 1 of the World Series. So I told Chris just to be ready in case something happens, and he would have to pick up the slack.
On the aisle here.
Ned, with this team, Edison pitching 8 innings of relief, 1 unearned run, Gordon's home run, Hosmer redeeming himself is
right.
Well,
it was a great night. 2 things you don't want in Game 1 of the World Series, and one of them is to go 14 innings, and the other one is to lose. So, to find a way to grind that game out against a great team over there. I mean, they were matched. Both teams were matching pitch for pitch. We had opportunities. They'd make big pitches and get out of innings. But, to grind through that game and to win it in the 14th inning was big.
Right here in the second row.
Ned, you're talking about Chris Young. He's scheduled to start Game 4. How does tonight affect that plan?
It really doesn't. Our plan going into it was that we could go 45 to 50 pitches with Chris and then bring him back a day early. He'd be fine with that. So, but once it got, to the 50 pitch mark, it was like, okay, we're going to go all out to win this game, and Chris is going to go as far as he can go. But, we ended up winning the ball game in kind of our threshold there, so he'll be fine.
90 miles an hour tonight, like 8 to 10 times. They say it's the first time he hit 90 since 2009. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, it's World Series adrenaline, I guess. But he's, we felt really good about bringing Chris in that game because nothing affects him, nothing. And he just was going to come in and make pitches and hold the fort until we could find a way to win.
Okay, over here.
Eric said Gold Glover at first place. What did you see on that play there that he had the air on? And
it was it was kind of a short hop play, and I think he just stepped up to try to catch it on the short hop, and he just missed it.
Okay. And he got several chances at the end to try, and he finally made the play, made the sacrifice fly.
Yeah, it was big for him to, it was kind of redeeming there for him to, come up and get the game-winning sacrifice fly for us right there. It was nice.
Go ahead.
Ned, pardon me, I don't remember what inning it was, but Lorenzo Cain, the attempted sacrifice bunt, what was the plan there? Was that you?
There was no
him?
plan. No, he was bunting on his own there. Okay. We give our guys the freedom to play, their style and what they, and give them the freedom to, to bunt. A lot of times we'll put hit and runs on, but I don't think I put 4 bunt signs on all year. And he just felt, like our best chance of winning the ball game was to get it down, get the runner to third, and then, drive him in from there.
Okay, way in the back, John.
Ned, how valuable has it been to have a guy like Chris who can be a swing man and do both, start and relieve, and do both effectively as he has?
Well, it's been real valuable. It was a great sign by Dayton Moore late in the spring. He's pitched so well for us all year long in any role that we've asked him to do. And the thing that's so special to me is the confidence that we all have in him. For him to go out and, pitch the way that he does under any circumstance, it's just been a big lift to us all.